Hi, I'm Sam Tucker, and in 2021, I bought the entry-level M1 MacBook Air. But it turned out sometimes my apps like Final Cut asked for a little bit more. Like 85 gigabytes of RAM? Far out, I can't afford that much. Well anyway, today it's time to upgrade. And when it comes to Apple, you might as well spend big. Because, well, I don't think they'll let you spend small. Oh, and here she is. My all new 16 gigabyte, 16-inch MacBook chunk with an M2 processor on special. And well, will I notice a difference? For the money I spent, I certainly hope so. Okay, so first off, why was 8 gigabytes not enough? Well, as you may have heard, Apple says that 8 gigabytes of RAM on their M series Macs is as good as 16 gigabytes on other systems. And to that I say, they're kind of right. I mean, this might not be too popular to say, but really I found that 8 gigabytes was not only enough to do web browsing, word processing, and editing photos, but it's still really good for video editing too. I mean, every video on the channel since I did that unboxing back in April 2021 has been edited on that M1 Air. And really, it performed great for green screen videos, music videos, even on the rare outside videos. But there were a couple of instances when it did start to struggle, like halfway through editing large multicam videos, like the Honest Unboxing series I do. And another one was some videos with interesting effects, like this face tracking one. Anyway, at that point it does start to complain and ask me for more RAM than humanly possible. It also doesn't help that this is the base model with only 256 gigabytes of storage. And if you fill that up, it can't use the SSD to help with that RAM swapping thing it does. And it slows down even further. So rather than just quitting Final Cut and reopening it again, which does fix the problem, instead I decided to spend $1 million on this bad boy. But why get the MacBook chunk? So getting more RAM was a given, but I also really wanted that bigger display that just turned off. Thanks, Mac. I haven't regretted it just yet because I missed the 15 inches of my old 2012 MacBook screen. You know, I used to edit a lot of videos on that screen alone, or at least my cat's butt did. And you know, when I had to go to Serbia for a few weeks due to visa issues, I lugged a big 27-inch monitor with me, and that was a pain in the butt. And so I went with the bigger 16-inch to have maximum display. And I went Pro instead of the 15-inch Air because I wanted that sweet SD card slot for the ultimate portable desktop experience so that I can edit while traveling, like when I visit Australia again, or maybe on location at an event. And in the past couple of years, I've done neither of those things. But now, I'm ready. I can do those things if I wanted to and had any money left over. Yeah, so since I pretty much edit everything at home anyway, I did consider at one point getting something like a Mac Studio. But I still can get that desktop experience thanks to this video's sponsor, iVanKey. That's right. Why put up with just 6 ports that your MacBook has when you could have 20 with the iVanKey Fusion Dock Max 1? Yum. With the Fusion Dock, I can have the ultimate video editing setup. Like when I plug in the 2.5 gigabit Ethernet so that I can download and upload my video clips fast. I can plug in my USB-C SSD with a fast 40 gigabit transfer speed to edit smoothly. There's USB-A for my keyboard and customized hand keyboard thing that I use for all my Final Cut shortcuts. Optical audio, SD card slots, and the standout feature is the Fusion Dock's quad display support. The base M chip can support 1 external display, the Pro, like in my MacBook, can support 2, and if you got the Max, you can get up to 4, with up to 6K at 60 FPS. And the funnest thing that I found is that to plug in the Fusion Dock, you use this unique double Thunderbolt cable, and that enables the dock's 2 Thunderbolt 4 chips to deliver fast speeds to your computer without any lag. Do note, it only works on Apple computers, it won't work with a PC, and you will need an M series chip for this bad boy to work. It won't work with the old Intel laptop, so you need the full power to get the full power. Like it works great on the new M3 series of MacBooks. If you got one of those, you lucky sausage. So upgrade your MacBook to the ultimate desktop setup with the Ivanki Fusion Dock Max 1. Use the discount code and link in the description to get an awesome deal. Righto, so did I notice a difference with more RAM? Well, I can confidently say, not really. At least in terms of everyday use and the video edits that I've done so far. It seems about the same. Certainly not thousands of dollars better anyway. One difference though is that I can now edit thumbnails while exporting the videos, so that's worth it. And opening up some bigger projects, it doesn't seem like it's complaining, so that's good. But the main benefits that I did notice wasn't so much the bigger RAM, but the bigger screen that made it easier to see and harder to fit in my bag. And I like the bigger SSD that allows me to install all the roads in City Skylines. Yeah, everything's a little bit bigger and a little bit better. Well, except the shift key. What is it with you Europeans and your small shifts? Look at me stretching my pinky out like a pleb. So, what do I miss? My money. I miss having money. Oh well, it still cost me more to ship the Kitai over to Europe than this MacBook did. So, maybe I should have shipped him in this MacBook box, because he seems to like that much more than my new computer. So, do I notice any difference? Not really. Do I regret my purchase? Only slightly. But one thing I don't regret is this video's sponsor, Ivanki. Check out the Ivanki Fusion Dock Max 1 to take your Mac to the next level. Let me know what computers you're using down in the comments below. And until next time, stay funky everyone. Sam Time signing off. Jonker, 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 jonker. Subscribe today. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. And if you're wondering why we went with an Apple, why we bit the Apple again, well, I've been playing around with Linux, and after a few hours, I did get a video editing program to turn on. Doesn't quite work with video though. It's a slight setback, so we did go with something that just works for now, but we may play around with Linux later. Subscribe to the channel for that one.